In this video, we're going to talk about what a safety is in football and why the safeties are most important. But first, let's talk about why we call them safeties. And the reason we call them safeties is because essentially in 99% of the defenses, they're the last line of defense. So they are the safety outlet. If a play busts loose or if someone gets into the open space, usually the last defender is the safety. So, coach, most defenses have two types of safeties. We have a strong safety and we have a free safety. Let's talk about the differences between the two. Let's start with the strong safety.
Yeah, so in most defenses, that strong safety type is going to be more of that hybrid player. So the guy that might, when you are going to roll down and play a single high safety structure, so when that free safety is going to move more to the middle of the field, and you want to get that extra linebacker into the box to maybe play more in the run, we'll roll that strong safety down, whether it be out to the flat as that outside player having to defend the perimeter. So he still doesn't have as much of necessarily like that run oriented mindset. He's more of thinking he's coverage, but also covering the perimeter. So if that ball spills out in the run game, if they throw like a little bubble screen out to the flat, he might be a flat player in like a cover 3 look, or he might have to cover that slot receiver man to man. So he's kind of more of that hybrid type, that guy that can play down close to the line of scrimmage, maybe get a little bit more involved in the run, maybe a little bit better of a tackler, more of a short physical, almost kind of like that linebacker body, but maybe with like a little bit less weight behind him, a little bit more mobility to play in coverage and play in space as that strong safety spot. Now with the free safety, he's going to be more of your true like ball hawk type player. So that guy that if you are going to go to this single high structure, he's going to be the guy that's going to be staying as a single high safety, really trying to cover that middle of the field, hopefully have enough speed to get from sideline to sideline when the ball is thrown, things like that. So he's going to be more of that long, rangy type safety, ability to play a lot in coverage and cover a lot of ground in a hurry.
Exactly, coach. And this is why ultimately we call him the free safety, because if you do use a two safety system like this, and you have that strong safety who can play down, to coach's point, and be more of a run fit player, you're only going to have in a single high look. We talk about single high, meaning we only have one high safety. This free safety has to be the athletic ability that can go either sideline to sideline to be able to track down the football. And coach, when we have a too high safety look, which we see a lot on TV where these two guys will back up, these guys essentially become even now as far as athletic ability because they're splitting the field and playing cover 2, cover 4. If you don't know what cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, we'll link those videos above for you guys to go check those out. But let's talk about this too high structure look, which we see a lot in high school football, college football, and especially in the NFL football.
Yes, with this too high look, like you said, it takes a lot of stress off of them as far as having the that single high safety to cover sideline to sideline. In this, obviously, there's a variety of different coverages. Some quarter schemes, they might be a little bit more involved in the run fit and be more of a run first player. But if they do want to stay in this true too high shell and play some sort of a cover 2 man, something like that, they're going to be responsible for the deep halves of the field in any sort of a cover 2 look. So they're looking to take care of anything deep. Obviously, some weaknesses that we've talked about in some of our other videos with the cover 2 is the middle of the field and kind of that intermediate hole shot type deal. But they are going to be more so responsible for a primary pass and then that last line defense for a run. So if the ball is busting to them on a run play, usually not looking too good for the defense as they are kind of that last line defense, primarily trying to cover their half of the field as a deep half player.
Exactly. And as coach mentioned, we have other videos on coverages. Be sure to go check those out. We'll link some of those videos at the end of this video too, so make sure you check that out. Also, if you have any questions about what a safety does, be sure to comment in the comment section below. We try to get to all of the comments to help you out and ultimately learn the game of football. So that's what a safety does in football. Be sure to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos, and we'll see you next time.